Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn that how can you create Google Slides from Google Sheets rows and upload in Google Drive. So what we are going to learn basically is how to integrate these three Google applications, which are Google Sheets, Google Slides and Google Drive, in such a way that as soon as you enter some detail or add a new row in your sheets, then a slide will be created with that data, and then further the PDF format of that specific slide will be uploaded in a specific folder of Google Drive. So to do this, we are going to create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect to integrate all these three applications within itself. And here our trigger will be the new row added in Google Sheet. Our first action will be to create slide from template, and our second action will be to upload the file in Google Drive. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can create any certificate from the Google slide or any kind of slide from the template that you have already created. First, you will be filling the data in your Google Sheets. Then, with the help of this data, a new slide will be created, and the PDF format of this specific slide will be stored in your Google Drive, where I have created a folder called PDF certificates. So let us begin. For this automation, click on Sign In, so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now. That will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Google Slides from Google Sheets rows and store in Google Drive. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, which are the two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which the complete automation runs over here. Now, before we begin, I would like to mention that please make sure you open up the applications which you are going to integrate for this specific workflow. Like I have opened my Google Sheets where I will be entering the data. Then I have opened my Google Slides, which is the template actually I'm going to use for creating the certificates. And then I have my Google Drive so that I can cross-check all the data that is going to be saved over here. Alright, so our trigger says when this happens, and action says do this, which means that trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place for the very first time. And when that happens, then the action application will automatically perform the assigned action to it. Like here, our trigger is going to be Google Sheet. Why Google Sheets? Because first of all, some data will be added over here in this spreadsheet. And when the data is added by any specific member of the team, then it will trigger the whole workflow. So the event is actually new or updated spreadsheet row. Okay, so this sheet is already created. That is not the trigger. The new row added to this sheet is the trigger. When that happens, then our action application will be first of all Google Slides, because with the help of this data, a slide will be created. Like this is the name of the file with the name of the student. The title will be the certificate of participation, which will appear over here in the title. And then we have the content, which will appear here in the content section of our template. Alright, so our action event will be create presentation from template. Okay, this is going to be our first action application. Now this plus button is to add more modules to it. Here in the last step, we are going to add Google Drive, because after creating a Google slide, we are going to save the PDF format of that slide in our Google Drive. So let us begin with our workflow. Trigger application is Google Sheets and the event is new or updated spreadsheet row. Now, how are we going to connect Google Sheet and Google Slides in such a way that data added over here can be transferred to this specific template? So what we are going to do is use this webhook URL first. Pabbly Connect is the basis of all these connections. We are going to connect Google Sheets, Slides and Drive with Pabbly Connect, and in turn they will be interconnected. Like first of all, with the help of this webhook URL, we will connect the Pabbly Connect with Google Sheets so that whatever data is entered over here can be brought here as a webhook response. And when we will receive the response, then it will be further transferred to the second step, which is Google Slide, and similarly to the third step as well. So let us begin. These are the instructions given over here in order to use this webhook URL. Let us first of all copy it from here. And now, since it is waiting for a webhook response, let us begin with the integration. Go to your Google Sheets. Here, go to Extensions, Add-ons and Get Add-ons. To use webhook URL of Pabbly Connect, you are supposed to install a add-on which is in Google Sheets only. Here, it will take you to the Google Workspace Marketplace. Type over here Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and see, this is the add-on you need to install. I have already installed it. Once you're done with the installation, go to extensions and it will be appearing in front of you in the extensions menu only. First of all, click on initial setup, and here you will get the option to fill in the webhook URL and trigger column both. So here in the webhook URL section, I will paste the URL I copied from here, and then the trigger column is going to be the last updated column. In our case, our last updated column is column C, because that is the column till which this webhook is supposed to cover the data. Click on submit. See, it's submitted, and now we click on send test. So the first row or the recently updated row of this spreadsheet will be sent over here. See, trigger column is C, title is this, spreadsheet name is also given over here, and we have the name of the student and the content as well. So we have the title, content, and name of the student, which was actually given in our sheet. You can close this one. Now, if you want to make sure that every time a new row is added over here, this data should be transferred to Pabbly Connect response over here, go to extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and check mark on send on event. So this event will make sure that when this event takes place, then this response is to be sent. Now, since we have received the data, now we have to transfer this data to Google Sheets. So close this module and move ahead with our action application. Like I mentioned that we have to connect all the applications to Pabbly Connect so that the data can be brought over here in the workflow and can be further transferred to different applications. So here we will connect Google Slides with Pabbly Connect, add new connection, and since it is a Google application, you have to choose your Google account. Choose your account and click on allow. And here the connection will be done. Once the connection is done, you will find that all the templates you have over here or all the slides that you have in your Google Slides will appear in front of you in this workflow only. Here, see, new Pabbly English and all the lists are given over here. So template 1 is the name of the template that we are working upon. See, this is the one. Right, so I have chosen the template name, and when I chose the name, see, title of the new presentation is all right. The location can also be changed. I am first of all saving the newly created slide in new folder. Only the PDFs will be sent to the PDF folder of Google Drive, and the title and content is here. So whenever you create a template for Google Slides, make sure whatever data is variable for you, what is supposed to be changed with every new entry, that has to be kept in the curly brackets. So I have kept title and content in curly brackets because that is going to change. This signature part is not going to change. So the variables I have put in the double curly brackets, and that is only what is visible over here. So the name of our new presentation can be mapped from the Google Sheet. We are mapping it so that every time a new row is added, then this new data will be sent to Google Slides. So the name is the name of the student. So I will take the name of the student, which is the identity of our file. Okay, the location we have confirmed, it is new folder in our Google Drive. Then title. So what is the title? Title is certificate of participation. And similarly, we will map the content also. So the content is here. Okay, it's done. Now, when you click on Save and Send Test Request, you will get the presentation ID and other details of your Google slide which is recently created. See, here we have, and this is the presentation ID we have. So let us close this one and go back and check, were we able to create a slide or not. See, here it is. Open this one, and here we are. This is the title, and this is the one we have just now created. Let us check in our drive also, which is the folder, new folder, and see, it's here. Same file, right? In Google Drive as well. But now this is a Google Slides. We have to change it to PDF. So what we are supposed to do, first of all, change the format. How are we going to do that? With the help of Google Drive only. So action event will be share a file with anyone, so that it gives you multiple links of your own file in different formats. Again, connect your application. Since Google Drive is also a Google application, you can select the existing connection only. You are using all the Google accounts in this workflow. That is why click on Save. And here file ID has to be mapped. So again, I'm not going to select it from here. What I'm going to do is activate the map button, because every time a new file will be made and new presentation ID will be created. So I'm going to map it over here so that every time in Google Slides, any new presentation is created, then any unique ID will be created, and that unique ID from Google Slide will be mapped over here. Okay. save and send test request, and all the shareable links will be there in your response. See, here you are. These are the links you have. See, PDF format is here, plain format is here. See, this is the presentation format. Then this is the document format, like that. So we are going to use this PDF one, this link over here. Alright, so we are going to use this link to save in our Google Drive. Close this module, and then we will choose another, or we can say last step of our workflow, which is again going to be Google Drive only, because we are going to save the PDF format in our folder, which is this one, PDF certificates. It's empty right now. We are going to add that PDF over here. Action event will be upload a file. Click on connect, select existing connection, click on save, and here the connection is done. Now you have to enter a URL which is supposed to be shared, which is actually going to be taken from this step where is the PDF link. Alright, folder ID has to be entered over here and file name. So folder ID is going to be same, right? We are not going to change the folder ID again and again. So what you're going to do is, this is the link of your folder. When you open the folder, this is how it looks, and this part of your link, which comes after folders / is your ID. So let us go to our drive and see. After folders, whatever is there, copy that gibberish and paste it over here. And this is your folder ID for PDF certificates. Map the URL from the last step, which is PDF. So you can type in the search and map data. This is the PDF link. And file name. So file name you can take from here only, which is the name of the student. That is the identity. You can put an extension over here. I am going to write PDF. Okay. Always remember to put an extension so that it is very clear that this is the PDF format. Click on save and send test request and see the response. And see, the response says that it is done. This is the name of our file. This is the folder ID, and this is the URL or the link of the presentation that we are supposed to share in that folder. Now let us close this module and go back and check were we able to do it or not. This is here my PDF certificate folder. This is the PDF. Let us open it. And yes, the PDF of our certificate has been created. So every time a new data is entered over here, a slide will be created with the help of this template, which we have over here already created, called template 1. Okay, and then first of all, it will be shareable file. It will become a shareable file, and then a PDF will be created like this. Since all of this works in an instant, let us do this and check it in the real time. Go back to your Google Sheet, and here I'm going to add new data for a new student. And this will start to trigger whenever the trigger column is completed. So here it is. So I have entered the data over here. And now let us go and check our slides. So it will be updated over here first of all. Then a slide will be created, a shareable file will be made, and then it will be uploaded over here. And see, we have the file over here, the name of the student.pdf. Let us open this and see the content according to what is entered over here is changed, right? So here we have the content in front of us. And that is how we have created the PDF file in an instant with the help of this workflow. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.